here's how the broadcast rights work for baseball. Get your phone, get the voice memo app on your phone, record this, mark this on the time marker, go back and listen to it, because I don't want to have to repeat myself, and Craig doesn't want to have to repeat himself all throughout baseball season.
Although I can predict that we will.
Longhorn home baseball games, almost all of them will be on LHN, unless one of the Big 12's Tier 1 or Tier 2 television partners picks the game up.
And that won't happen this year. Texas is only on ESPN twice, and both of those games are at TCU.
There you go.
So none of the home games at UFCU Disch-Falk Field will be televised by anyone other than Longhorn Network, which will televise all of them.
When it comes to road games, LHN does not have priority on road games, because that will go to whatever that home team's third tier rights. It goes to whatever their third tier platform is, whether that's a streaming network, a cable channel, whatever it is. Again, unless somebody's Tier 1 or Tier 2 television partners pick up that game, like you said in the case with ESPN picking up a couple of games. So, no, there will not be road baseball games on LHN, and that's why.
Yeah, and I hope folks will kind of try to remember. Here's how I try to explain it a little bit to folks. Texas Tech will be here in March for a Big 12 Conference Series, an important one. All three games will be on LHN. If Red Raider fans in Lubbock want to watch those games, they have to watch it on LHN. Now, they can do it through the ESPN Plus app with Longhorn Network connected. You can do it that way, but my point is, they are all televised by Longhorn Network. It's not by an independent network. It's Longhorn Network, because the games are in Austin.
Yeah.
When Texas plays at Kansas in May, those games will be on ESPN Plus, and they will be Kansas third tier. So it does you no good to complain about, why aren't those games on it? Remember, it's each institution's home telecast. That's how it works. And unless it's picked up, as Jeff mentioned, by one of the major Tier 1 partners. And I think the ESPN family of networks is only televising it's either 4 or 5 games total involving Big 12 conference schools.
I just know once you start posting press box pictures for baseball and you do it from the road, it is going to be a social media ass whipping of the highest order that takes place on your Facebook feed.
Why are they getting over? Why are they doing it? I don't understand. And I've explained it many times. You can't do, any more than when Oklahoma comes here, that they have the right to televise from UFCU Disch-Falk Field. They don't. They'll be on Longhorn Network. And then when Texas goes the other place, they don't. They don't have the right to televise back. It belongs to the individual institution.
This will actually be much easier to sort out when Texas goes to the SEC.
Yeah.
Especially once you get to conference play, because it's either going to be on SEC Network proper or you're probably streaming it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's going to be one or the other probably, yeah. unless it's on like SEC Network, SEC Plus, one of those deals. Mm-hmm. And even then, a lot of times, like on the Plus ones on SEC, it's still their third tier thing as opposed to an independent SEC Network telecast. Mm-hmm. Yeah.